I mean, anybody who watches me, anybody who listens to me, I think that January 6th was the real deal, that it warrants everything in terms of the investigation that's currently playing itself out in Washington. I'll circle back to today's survey question today. Needs to be fully investigated. We need to make sure that it never happened again, and people need to be prosecuted for what happened on January 6th. That's my view of January 6th. January 6th was not just a dust-up. And I don't take kindly to the whataboutism with the George Floyd protesters. The George Floyd protesters who did damage need to be prosecuted. But you cannot. It's apples and oranges. One threatened the stability of our government. The other threatened the downtown viability of certain businesses that got looted and fired. That's an odd word. Torched because of the protesters after George Floyd. So that's my view. I don't agree with Jack Del Rio. But the idea that a football coach can't call it a dust-up without getting fined $100,000, we could have a whole different conversation if he were a school teacher. And if you came home in a public school setting and your kid said, son or daughter comes home from school, they say, with these hearings going on, that a civics teacher, social studies, history, government said, January said, that was just a dust-up. Then I'd be pissed as a parent. But he's a football coach. Is that where we are? A football coach can't say that without getting fined $100,000? That's nuts.